What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over my workout routine. We've already gone over my dieting on what I eat on a daily basis and all that. So now let's talk and go over what I would do for my workouts. If I were to record this for like the whole week, it'd be a long ass video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much just be posting daily for this week. That way y'all can see my Monday video, my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday video. And that way it's not just one big old chunk of videos mixed up together and it's like an hour-long video and stuff like that. So hopefully y'all do enjoy this video, y'all do enjoy the concept, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Today, the way this works is I get a message from Coach and he pretty much just tells me, all this is in Spanish. He says today we're going to be working the quadriceps and the pantorrillas, which is the calf portion of your leg. So here he sends me pictures of exactly what movements I'm going to be doing. They're GIFs, just like that. Follow that movement. Tells me how many repetitions and how many sets. And that's pretty much just it. He gives me about 7 of these exercises. So for the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7 exercises today we're going to be doing. And he pretty much just tells me, okay, you're going to do high volume and weight, low reps, or he'll pretty much just tell me exactly what to do, and I just follow that. So it's pretty simple. In case I don't know anything, like I'll let him know, like I'll send him a message or like a voicemail and be like, hey, like I don't know what to do in this portion, and he's pretty quick at responding and telling me, okay, well then try either this variation, or if not, just change out the exercises. So sometimes I do have to change out exercises for stuff that I can do or want to do instead of some of those, like lunges. Who likes doing lunges? So sometimes I swap those out. But yeah, I mean, that's essentially how it is. Today we're going to be working on leg day. This is my workout attire. Some people are like, oh, I can't go to the gym today because I don't have shorts and a shirt. Fuck it. Sometimes I work out in my underwear and nothing else but my underwear. All right. So you just got to do it. You just got to come in here and get to work, do the work that you need to do. So for the first exercise, depending on my weight, on the weight that I put on here, I'm going to do 4 sets of 8 or 12 repetitions. So first exercise is just literally this. I feel that. 8, I could probably go for 12. The coach is he's very specific with what he asks of me. So he literally tells me like, okay, do this amount of exercises and then I want you to rest 35 seconds. Once those 35 seconds are over, I need you to get back into it. You know, and he says your goal is to hit 8 or 12. If you can't hit all 8 for 4 sets, you need to alter the weights and all that stuff so you can get to those 8 and 12. So I pretty much just follow what he says. I mean, the dude knows what he's doing. He has a few bodybuilders in Mexico that compete and all that stuff. So the guy knows what he's doing, right? And he on Facebook is pretty swole. So yeah, so I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna listen to that guy, because the fuck do I know, right? If I knew what he knew, I'd probably look decent myself. So along with the dieting and all that stuff and working out, the coach asked me to drink creatine. So I got here flavorless creatine because it's pretty gay if you're looking for like a strawberry flavor or kiwi or fruit punch. For the next exercise, coach asked me to pretty much sit down, grab these 30-pound dumbbells, kind of just let the weight rest on my feet like this, and I kind of just like hold them there, and I just do calf raises. You actually feel that? That's weird. This time I'm big braining it, that way I can do extra amount of weight on this. I'll put these on me like this. There you go. We're not animals. Always put up your weight. It's already like 4:53. I'm barely on my 3rd workout, and I have to be out of here by 5:30. So sometimes I don't get to finish the full workout, so I try to hit the big component workouts, or like the big like weightlifting workouts, before I head out. That way I feel somewhat accomplished. Since I do have to go to class here in a bit, I'm just gonna do 4 exercises for today. I'm not gonna be able to get to do all 7. If I had time, I would normally. But due to like me having to leave work, come here, work out as much as I can, then go do 2 hours of MMA, it takes a toll. It takes a toll. You know, I have to give in some aspects and I have to take in some aspects, you know, so it's whatever. Usually on Saturdays, which are my rest days, Saturday and Sundays, that's when I try to focus on the stuff that I wasn't able to hit, or I don't feel like I hit to like what it was supposed to. So like today, if I feel like my leg day wasn't as good as it should have been, on Saturday, whenever it's my off day, and like the coach doesn't give me workouts, I tend to do those on Fridays and stuff like that. But grab this fancy dumbbell like that, step on this bumper plate like that, and just go to town. 1, my knees are making weird sounds. Alright, this is Outlaw here, and we're going to be doing a voiceover while I train. For this first segment here, I'm just talking to the coach, showing off my battle wounds, you know, the eye that I got messed up from grappling. But yeah, essentially the first class that I go to is from 6 to 7 on Mondays and Wednesdays. It is grappling, so as you can see here, that is exactly what we're doing. And it is not easy being a big guy and having to roll around and constantly be on the ground on my back or on my ass getting beat up. So definitely something you need to get used to. You know, just leave your ego at the door and just realize that, you know, you are a newbie at this and you're going to lose before you even see your first win. It's going to take a while. You got to learn the techniques, and you're going up against people who've been there already and they kind of know what they're doing. But I was pretty impressed though. Like if you look at this segment right here where we're rolling over, you know, I'm doing pretty decent. I'm starting to get the control of the move that we were learning for the day. And then here we moved on to like free rolling. Since I don't know any submissions, I kind of just bear hug the entire time and try not to, you know, get to the bottom here. So that's literally what you see me there, just trying to fight for my life. Here we're kind of nearing the end of the workout, and I'm already tired by this point. This dude I was going up against, he was not making it easy on me, you know, so he was pushing me and all that. And you can see here I go back to the bear hug tactic. Again, I don't know how to submit or any of that stuff, so I just grab him and I hold him tight. I give him a hug, make him feel good, you know. But you see here I try to apply what we learned today. It didn't go so well, and we're just, you know, 2 grown men just rolling around, rubbing each other's sweat on each other and just slipping off of each other, literally slipping. Look at that, he's literally slipping right there. And that's all it is. Like, we're just 2 grown sweaty men just like trying to hug each other and all that stuff. He almost gets me there. He almost does. He almost takes me down. Look at coach giving me the thumbs up of approval. But yeah, little look at the camera to see, you know, to show off like, hey, look, I'm actually doing pretty decent. Yeah, here we get a bit tired. You know, we're out of it at this point. We've been going at it for quite a while, and we're just, you know, just over it. Kind of stuck here at this point. I don't know what to do, so, you know, it's just kind of me just trying to wiggle my way out of things. Here we started changing partners. I'm obviously just showing the highlights of my class. That way I don't show y'all, you know, me getting my ass kicked. So I just use the best clips of me doing my best here.
Monica's collecting cards. We're gonna need gloves, shin guards.
Yeah, so from here we go straight into the second class, and we start off obviously by warming up. We did warm up on this first class as well, but I showed up late for that. And then we go straight into our jump ropes. We do a little bit of shadow boxing for a round each, and then we get straight into class. The first half portion of the class is us just kind of working on whatever technique or whatever the coach wants us to perfect, such as, for example, in this section here, in this particular day, we were working on our probing, you know, doing fakes, you know, measuring distance, and, you know, trying to probe, try to see what the opponent does or how he reacts to our punches. So for the first few rounds, we kind of just, you know, practice on the movements, and we, you know, build up on them. You know, we start off pretty simple, you know, just doing probing, and then we add faking, and then we add, you know, combos off of it. And that's kind of what we do for the first portion of the class here. And pretty soon here, as you will see, we do go into sparring, not hard sparring at this point, but we do go into sparring. You know, that way we can try to use what we've learned in, you know, live drilling and stuff like that. So here we are still working on our combinations, just, you know, trying to get familiar with our movements and stuff like that. It's tiring. It does get pretty hard sometimes, you know, having to go both classes, workout and all that. But I mean, we have a goal of trying to get good at this, trying to perfect our technique, trying to get good at fighting and doing MMA. So that is something to look forward to. So every class we go into, you know, we're not trying to be the best. We're not trying to beat everyone up. We're just trying to improve ourselves. So it's never a competition in class. You know, the competition, that energy, the big ego and all that, we hold off up until it's time for competitions and things like that, which I still haven't done yet at this point. I am wanting to. I am looking forward to when I am ready for that. But we're still quite away from doing any of that stuff. We're still waiting on the green light from coach. You know, once coach thinks that I'm ready, you know, then that's when we'll try something like that. But for now, all I can do is just perfect my technique and try to get good at this. Another thing I try to do for most of my class, it really just depends on the amount of students that are there. But I kind of always try to go for the heavy hitters, the taller guys, the kind of people that are in my weight class or my size, you know. I know some people tend to like look away or like try to go for the easy guys or the smaller kids or the older men and stuff like that. Not me. I tend to like try to get with the younger guys, the guys that move and all that stuff, because again, it is about perfecting, it is about learning, you know. In order to learn, you must fail, and if failing includes losing and getting your ass kicked, well then so be it, you know. Again, we leave our egos at the door. This is all about improving and all that. And for this last portion of the class, we work on our clinching, when we pretty much just give each other hugs, and again, I'm not good at it, so I just go for the bear hug and I try to keep them there. They throw their knees and stuff like that, and it's a good time. It's a good time, and it's fun. Alright, and that's going to conclude today's video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If y'all did, please leave a like and a comment. Share it with whoever is interested in these type of videos, these type of concepts and stuff like that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.